Hey Estelle, do you have any weekend plans?
Not yet, but I'm open to ideas.
Well, maybe these two French friends will inspire you.
Est-ce que tu aimes le musée du Louvre?
Ah oui, j'adore le Louvre.
Moi aussi. Tu veux venir au Louvre avec moi?
Oui,
As much as I love le Louvre, I actually feel like doing something a little more active this weekend.
All right then, Estelle, what's your favorite thing to do on the weekend? Est-ce que tu aimes le foot or soccer?
Oui, j'adore jouer au foot. I love to play soccer. Jouer means to play. Jouer.
Jouer. Notice how instead of saying jouer le foot, we say jouer au foot. When we're talking about playing a sport, we usually say jouer au or jouer à la, and then the sport.
Right, because le foot is masculine. We say jouer au foot. But if the sport is feminine, like la pétanque, a sport popular in France, we would say jouer à la pétanque.
Now, time to try it yourself. Repeat after me. Jouer.
Okay, we'll turn off grading for now, but you can still follow along.
Jouer au foot. Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au foot? You know who else likes le foot?
Who?
These two French speakers. Let's listen in.
Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au foot?
Oui, j'adore jouer au foot.
Moi aussi. Tu veux jouer avec moi?
Oui, à quelle heure?
À 7 heures.
Super, à tout à l'heure.
So the man said, Tu veux jouer avec moi? To ask his friend if she wants to play with him.
Oui. You might remember that tu veux venir avec moi means do you want to come with me? So tu veux jouer avec moi means do you want to play with me?
And to be even more specific, you can say, Tu veux jouer au foot avec moi?
Right. Tu veux jouer au foot avec moi? Do you want to play soccer with me?
And what did the woman say at the very end there?
Super, à tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure. That means see you later, just like à bientôt. The only difference is that you say à tout à l'heure to someone you will see later the same day.
À tout à l'heure. So then we know that these two friends are playing later that day since the woman used à tout à l'heure.
Right.
Now it's your turn. Repeat after me. À tout à l'heure. À tout à l'heure. Okay, we've been talking about le foot a lot, but there are other sports too, like my favorite, le Quidditch. Quidditch.
That's true. But some of us didn't get our letter to Hogwarts. Let's focus on something a little more popular, like basketball. Lots of people like to jouer au basket.
Jouer au basket. Give it a try. Say, I like to play basketball in French. Excellent. J'aime jouer au basket.
And we don't just have to say that we like to play something. We can also use j'aime to talk about liking other activities.
Right. For example, I really like to dance. So I would say, j'aime danser.
Oui, danser. And if you want to learn about even more activities, like dessiner, lire, and visiter au musée, check out the Activities 2 skill.
Let's hear one more example of people talking about things they like to do.
Est-ce que tu aimes danser?
Oui, j'adore danser. Tu veux danser avec moi?
Non, je n'aime pas danser.
Uh-oh, the woman doesn't like to dance. Moi, j'adore danser.
Moi aussi. Tu veux danser avec moi, Paul?
Oui, Estelle. I just hope you won't get too discouraged when you see my incredible moves. Well, we're off, but join us for the next lesson to talk some more about your interests.
À tout à l'heure.
Salut Estelle!
Where have you been, Paul? You're late.
Sorry Estelle, I've been dancing. J'adore danser.
You and your dancing.
Speaking of which, we just learned how to ask if people like danser.
Or if they aiment jouer au foot.
Right, that too. Let's listen to an example.
Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au foot?
Non, je n'aime pas jouer au foot.
Sure sounds like that woman doesn't like to play le foot.
So what could the man ask to find out what she does like to do?
Well, he might ask, Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Or, what do you like to do?
Right. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? The first part is qu'est-ce que.
Qu'est-ce que?
Qu'est-ce que is made up of que, which means what, and est-ce que, that phrase you put in front of a sentence to make it a question.
Right, like in Est-ce que tu aimes Paris? Or, Do you like Paris?
Oui. Listen to how que and est-ce que blend together. Qu'est-ce que? Now the rest of the sentence is tu aimes faire. We already know that tu aimes means you like, and that last part, faire, means to do. Altogether, that's qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? What do you like to do?
Faire kind of sounds like the English word fair, but with our French air at the end. Faire. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Now you can practice it. Repeat after me. Qu'est-ce que? Faire. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Now, you normally wouldn't ask, Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Or what do you like to do on its own. It's not very specific.
Instead, we might ask, what do you like to do on the weekend?
Oui, that's a little more specific. Weekend in French is, wait for it, le weekend. Here it is in a conversation.
Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end?
J'aime jouer au foot. Et toi?
Moi, j'aime jouer au basket.
So the woman asked, Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end? That means, what do you like to do on the weekend? Notice that in French, we don't need to add the word for on. We can just say le weekend.
That makes it a lot easier. We can do the same thing with the days of the week and even times of the day, like le soir, the evening. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le soir?
And note that when we say le weekend or le soir, we're asking about weekends or evenings in general, not a specific weekend or evening. So, qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le soir is used to ask what someone likes to do on a typical evening.
That's right. Let's listen to two friends talk about what they do after the weekend, on le lundi or Monday.
Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le lundi?
Je travaille le lundi.
Et qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end?
J'aime faire du sport.
So, what does the woman like to do le lundi?
She said, Je travaille. Remember, that means I work.
Right. Lundi is a work day, so maybe she doesn't have time for her hobbies. But on le weekend, she likes to faire du sport or do sports.
Faire du sport. The French word sport sounds super similar to the English word sport, but we don't pronounce the T at the end. And we use that French R sound again. Sport.
Let's try practicing. Repeat after me. Le lundi. Le sport. Faire du sport. Now it's your turn to try. Say I like to do sports in French. Excellent. J'aime faire du sport.
Now that you know how to ask and answer questions about weekend activities, let's listen to one last conversation.
Salut, Sophie. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end?
J'aime faire du sport.
Moi aussi. J'aime jouer au basket.
Ah, j'adore le basket.
Est-ce que tu veux jouer avec moi à 8 heures?
Oh oui, super. À tout à l'heure.
Ugh, je n'aime pas le basket. There are too many rules.
That's only because you don't know how to play. I'll teach you.
No merci, Estelle. I think I'll stick to la danse.
Paul,
Oui, Estelle?
are you ready to talk some more about les sports?
Oui, I'm ready. To start, let's listen to our French speakers chat about their favorite sports.
Et qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end?
J'aime faire du sport. Et toi?
J'aime jouer au foot.
Ah, moi aussi.
Est-ce que tu veux jouer avec moi à 10 heures?
Oui, merci.
Ah, j'adore jouer au foot aussi.
I know, and we can jouer au foot soon. But now it's time to talk with a new friend about what you like to do on the weekend.
Close your eyes and imagine you're back in Paris. It's a Sunday morning and you're getting breakfast at your favorite café when you spot your new amie, Pauline.
You just met Pauline at a party a few nights before, and you really hit it off. As you pick up your café au lait, she notices you and walks over to greet you.
Salut, ça va?
Say, "Good morning, Pauline, I'm good, and you?" in French. C'est parfait. Bonjour, Pauline, ça va bien, et toi?
Ça va bien, merci.
Pauline asks you another question to continue the conversation.
Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire le week-end?
You have a lot of interests, but you really like sports. Say, I like to do sports. Super! J'aime faire du sport.
Est-ce que tu aimes jouer au foot?
Ah, well, you're not a fan of soccer, but you do like basketball.
Say no, but I like to play basketball. C'est bien. Non, mais j'aime jouer au basket.
Now you can ask her about what she likes.
Ask Pauline, do you like to do sports? Bravo! Est-ce que tu aimes faire du sport?
Oui, j'aime jouer au basket aussi.
You're actually playing a game of basketball with some other friends tonight. Why don't you invite Pauline to come along?
Say, do you want to play basketball with me? Très bien. Est-ce que tu veux jouer au basket avec moi?
Pauline is definitely interested.
When she asks you what time you're playing, say, at 7 in the evening.
Oui? À quelle heure?
C'est super! À 7 heures du soir.
Super!
Say, see you later, but remember, use the phrase you say when you're seeing someone again on the same day. Parfait. À tout à l'heure. It's on. Now you can enjoy your favorite sport with your new friend, all thanks to your French skills.
That's right. Enjoy your game. And don't forget to join us for the next skill. À bientôt.
Or hopefully, à tout à l'heure.